Hi everyone, I just thought I'd quickly pop on and do my coleslaw. Went to the shops, I got a little bit of red cabbage that was on special, and I've got a carrot here, really long carrot, and I've got some celery here, and I've just got radishes were cheap, so I've got a radish. I pop them in almost anything because it adds a nice crunch and a bite to it, nice flavour. So that's one of those. Now what I'm going to showcase for you is this Extra Chef. They call it an Extra Chef, I just call it the Big Chopper. This is the zero carbon footprint handheld blender, okay? Just the Big Chopper is fine, right? So there are a few different parts to it, okay? So you've got this top part comes off, and then this part comes out as well. So this piece here is the same. Some of you might have the little chopper, right? So it's exactly the same as that, but it clips into this extra bit of Tupperware there, and then there's your blades. So that's a trinity of blades. There's three and they're at different levels. Can you see that? They're all at different heights. And see how they're curved? So that makes it a little bit more efficient. Woo! That makes it a little bit more efficient than any of those other ones with just straight blades, okay? You know, the big ones with straight blades. So what you do is, there's a little peg. Can you see that? That little peg fits in there and that sits on there. Now on the bottom, there's an anti-slip grip, and you do apply that. So I will just tell you, when you get it, it comes inside here like this. And a few years ago, I had a lady, she was so excited to get hers. She rang me, she said, "Pete, I was so excited it arrived, but I've got all these red bits in with my onion now. I'm not sure what's gone on." I'm like, "Oh, that's the anti-slip grip. You've got to make sure you take that out, apply it to the base, and then you won't have red bits in your onion." Now, luckily, we are the only company in the world that if that ever happens to you, we don't make you buy the brand new product. You can just purchase that through spare parts, and we don't make you purchase the entire product, okay? So that's your anti-slip grip, and that stops it. When it's on the bench top, it stops it from sliding around, so it sort of grips onto the bench top, okay? And then there are your blades. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to chop this. I'm going to pop this up in here and I'll show you. I haven't made this for a really long time, and I suppose I should have practiced before I went live, but I'm a little bit hungry. I thought I'd do a little bit of coleslaw on the side. So I've got that carrot. That's all I do. I just snap it in half. I've got some celery. We'll whack that through there as well. And this, I might just chop this up, grab the Tupperware knife. I'll just chop it up into sort of bits, okay? And then we'll see how we go. Now, because I still have braces, so I've got to really be careful about all the food that gets caught into my teeth. So if you know someone that doesn't even have teeth, this is perfect. It's going to chew up all the food for them before they pop it in their gob, right? So it's great for digestion, great for little kids, great for anybody of all ages. You're not confined to use the blender wherever you are in the kitchen with the PowerPoint. You can use this wherever you want to use it, right? So what we'll do is we'll just move that out the way. We'll pop this down. Are you like me? You've got a bit of an isolation tummy, a bit of quarantine tum going on that you need to sort of get rid of. Well, we're now going to lunge for lunch, or we're going to dance for our dinner, right? I'm going to have to stand up and show you. So what you do is, it's COVID exercises. Oh no, you're going to see my isolation tummy. All right, so we pop that on there. I'll just stand out of the way. It's like a bayonet light bulb. You just pop that over there. Now, if you put 1 foot forward, right, and if you throw your hip into it, you can lunge for your lunch. Oh, now when that happens, see how it gets a little bit stuck? It's like the lawnmower cord, right? All I do is just give that a bit of a shake, and you're right to go again. Pull, 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 pull. It's a lot of fun, right? So I don't know how many pulls that was. Were you counting? So can you see here? See how that's sort of, I probably did a bit too much cabbage, but see how that's sort of loose, right? So what I'll do is, I will show you. And ready to count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect for your upper body. You know those toning underneath here? I was going to say tuck shop lady arms, but we better not say that, right? But your tuck shop lady arms, right? Let's use Grover from Sesame Street. Who's got Grover arms? Not anymore, thanks to the Big Chopper. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And can you see, what I'll do is, I'll grab this salad bowl. have you heard the saying, if it's round, make a sound, if it's square, don't you dare? So every round piece of Tupperware, once you express the air out of there, that becomes liquid tight as well as airtight. So you put your thumb in the middle, lift up on the tab, and you do that little sound, express the air. Now you can keep yogurt or liquid or fruit salad that's sort of slopping around on the back seat. It's not going to leak. You can pop that in your handbag, your man bag, your clutch or your satchel, and that's going to work like a treat. Okay, so we'll just pop that here. We'll take that off. Now with these blades, when you do take the blades off, just pop them in upside down like that, so all of this mess is going to fall into here, and it's going to keep your bench nice and clean, okay? So we'll pop that there. We'll grab... Oh, I forgot to grab my spatula. One moment, please. What will we do? We will... Where is my spatula? Oh, we'll just use a salad server. That's within reach. So we'll pour that into here, so you can see... There we go. So can you see how fine that got it? Can you see that? Well, when you seal that in the fridge, right, run your thumbs around the side. If you want it to be liquid tight, you can express the air out of there. If you are storing a protein, so say you've got meat or chicken or fish or eggs or tofu or tempeh or chickpeas or lentils or any protein, don't express the air, because the protein need a little bit of air to last a little bit longer. It's like us, we're protein, we need a little bit of air to last a bit longer. Exactly the same as your food protein in there as well. So, I'll sit down so you don't see my isolation tum. So that's, can you see now? When that's in the fridge, no one will come along and go, oh, what's in there? And then leave the seal half open. No one will ever do that to you ever again. Because you can see easily what's in here, you don't have to keep opening it up. If you are sitting it on the back deck or, you know, the barbie or whatever, you can leave that, seal it once everybody's done, and everyone knows what they've got in here. And when it's in the fridge, you can actually stack things on top of that, so you can maximise the space in your fridge as well. Now, what I didn't show you was the little chopper. So this is really good for large quantities, right? So, oh, I should have showed you this before I put the food in. So you probably can't, I don't know if you can see that. Is the camera picking that up? So what you've got here, you've got measurements up in cups, and on this side here, you've got your fill line. So if you are doing like pancakes or cake mixes or quiche batters or tempura batters, or you're making mayonnaise, or, you know, anything that's sort of liquid that you're putting your paddle whisk in, because that's your double beaters. So anything that you like, you know, your handheld Mixmaster will do, this will do, and it's a zero carbon footprint when you're using it, and you don't have to use it wherever the power point is in the kitchen. You can pop it wherever you want. So that's exactly the same. It clips in with the top, clips in with this top here, clips in the top here. So it's all perfectly interchangeable with each other, is what I'm trying to say. So this is great for your larger quantities. If you do have smaller quantities, this one here, there's your 3 blades, okay? And because it's tiny, it doesn't matter whether you're doing hard nuts, soft nuts, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, avocado, red onion, coriander, parsley, mango, pineapple, anything that's sort of, you know, you want to sort of chop up, you know, your salsas and dips and things, nuts and things, then you can, that's ideal for that. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to pop a radish in here. I think I'm going to try without cutting it, and we'll just see what happens, okay? So just like the big chopper, that's like a bayonet. And we pop that on, we'll move that out the way up there. Let's have a look and see if this works. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. Now you've got your minced radish perfectly. We'll pop that upside down just like the Extra Chef as well. Then we'll grab the tab, we'll peel the seal, we'll grab our little radish. I don't know where my spatula is. I might need to get 2, so I've got one in the kitchen and one on my display. So there we go. We've got the radish in there. Now, because they come as a set of 2, you can now mix that up without popping your hands in there. Okay, so now we've got that nice flavour. If I had thrown a bit more carrot or a bit more celery in there, that would have been ideal, but there it is there with that. Now you can serve that as your side. If there's anything left over, remember, seal it, pop it in the fridge for later on, and then you're right to go. Now, I haven't bought sandwich wrap in over 20 years. I've been doing Tupperware for 22 years this year, and I haven't bought any of that clear sandwich wrap in that time. So think of the amount of sandwich wrap I've saved from going into landfill because of all the salad bowls that now come with a Tupperware seal. With this chopper, I'll just pop that over there. With this chopper, just show you, so you can, if you want to, you can pay full price for it, or when you have your own online Tupperware celebration, you can get anything in the main range summer catalogue for half price, or become a home shopper and we get 20% off everything, and they give you this for free in your first couple of weeks, right? So this little chopper actually comes in the home shopper pack as well. So it's $801 worth of stuff, and you get it for $349. So they give you some modular mates for the pantry. They give you some fridge products for the fridge. They give you some freezer products for the freezers. They give you some of the reheatables. They give you the jug for the microwave oven. They give you the little chopper. Plus they give you the pressure cooker and a little bag and a big bag. If you've got any questions or suggestions, pop them in the comments section or just send me a private message. And until next time, see ya.